welcoming our guest, Recorder of Deeds, Michael Kornikowski is here. Our General Manager, Sophia Hanson, is here. We're waiting on the county exec. He'll be here in a bit, okay? Our sheriff is here, Trini Nevada. And my supervisor, Jane. Let's see, we're going to introduce Sheila. She's going to do a brief history on the center. Sheila?
Good morning, everybody, and thank you for coming to our 40th anniversary celebration. Wouldn't it be wonderful? Thank you. Wouldn't it be wonderful to have this many people here every day for lunch? Come on, yay! It would be. It would be. We'll be thrilled. I will have more gray hair, and we'll be just having a ball. So I just want to welcome you here today. I'm going to do a little history about the Absalom Jones School, the Senior Center, what I know. I don't really know a lot, but I have a few details for you. From my understanding, Absalom Jones Senior Center started at Richardson Park School, if anybody knows that or been around for that many years. Started at Absalom Jones School. So today we are celebrating 40 years of serving Newcastle County seniors. The Absalom Jones Senior Center was opened on April 14th, 1976, right before I graduated from high school. Through the years, Absalom Jones Senior Center has been a place where thousands of seniors have come for meals, activities, trips, classes, picnics, health fairs, and fellowship. For many, it's not just a senior center, but a home away from home, bringing people together. And that's what the Absalom Jones Senior Center is about, from way back then to right now.
I'd like to introduce Anthony Fiore. He is the aide to the County Council President, Christopher Bullock.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Thank you for having us. I'm doing this today because Councilman Retta, whose district this was, passed earlier this last week. So, unfortunately, I'm here in his place. But Council President Bullock wanted me to do a resolution honoring your 40th anniversary. So I'll read that now. So, honoring the Absalom Jones Senior Center on their 40th anniversary. Whereas the Absalom Jones Senior Center is celebrating 40 years of service to seniors in Newcastle County. And whereas the Absalom Jones Senior Center opened on April 14th, 1976, and has provided seniors with many activities, including, but not limited to, game room activities such as bingo, pinochle, billiards, and shuffleboard, fitness activities such as dance classes, water aerobics, and Tai Chi, arts and crafts, health screening, and shopping trips. And whereas the Absalom Jones Senior Center also provides hot, nutritious meals and a salad bar for seniors every weekday. Transportation is also provided to those who may need it. Whereas the staff of Absalom Jones Senior Center, both past and present, are commended for their outstanding work throughout the years, providing seniors with productive activities for their health and well-being. And whereas the staff of the Department of Community Services, both past and present, are acknowledged for their exceptional efforts in helping the Ab Jones Senior Center meet the needs of its seniors in Newcastle County. Now, therefore, be it resolved by and for the County Council of Newcastle County that County Council hereby honors the Ab Jones Senior Center and their staff, past and present, on their 40th anniversary and commends them for 4 decades of enriching the lives of seniors in Newcastle County. And we will vote on this next week. I'm sure it'll pass.
Let's see. Michael, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, Jen. Well, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Well, I'm Michael Kozakowski here in Newcastle County Recorder of Deeds, and I say your Recorder of Deeds because it's your office. I'm your gatekeeper. You elected me to represent the Recorder of Deeds office. City has a staff of currently 25 full-time employees. And of course, our major responsibility as the Recorder of Deeds is to make sure that we are the repository for all land transaction records and financing statements for Newcastle County. And we generate over close to $15 million in transfer tax for the county, along with our operating costs are a little over $2.2 million. And of course, what we generate in revenue from collecting fees for recording documents is between $6.5 and $7 million. That's what we're hoping to project for this year. But I would like to take this opportunity to recognize, as we know, seniors very, very important to us. And of course, when we have organizations and senior centers, and you have the leadership, and I've been in Jones for a long time, this is probably one of the best senior centers in Newcastle County. And of course, people getting involved and working together to make it not only interesting, but worthwhile and fun and presenting activities. And you're still doing the tours where the prize tours where you take, I mean, that's exciting. I'm sure that's a lot of fun. So, okay. Well, thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak to you today, and happy anniversary.
Mr. Navarro, would you like to say something?
No, you're not in trouble. Good morning, Absalom Jones. How's everyone this morning? It's a pleasure to be here. It's always great to come back here. Joan, it's always fun. She's invited me several times. I sat down and had meals with many of you. It's always a great time to be here. I just wanted to warn you, beautiful out today, right? It's a beautiful day. Gorgeous yesterday, right? This is a dangerous time for seniors. Because, each spring there's travelers. We used to call them gypsies, right? But they're travelers. They travel up and down this East Coast here. They're looking for people who look like you. Because they're going to knock on your door. They're going to say, I got extra material left over. I'm going to do your driveway. I'm going to give you a great deal, right? And then they'll do a shoddy job, and they'll try to charge you twice the amount of what you agreed to. So if someone comes and knocks on your door and says they have a deal of a lifetime, tell them, what do you tell them? Hit the road. Hit the road, right, very good. One of the newest scams that we're seeing now in law enforcement is Facebook. Who's on Facebook? It's a way to hook up to see your family and friends, right? Well, now people are stealing identities. And they're notifying you, they're saying, hi, this is Bobby, I'm in trouble. Don't tell mom or dad I'm embarrassed. I need help. Send me $1,000. And because we love our loved ones, right? And we don't want to see them get jammed up or get in trouble. People are actually sending that money. They're preying on you because they believe that you're an easy target. But you're not an easy target, right? Right? Now listen, this is a very dangerous time of year because not only will they come to your house, they'll knock on your door and they'll engage you in conversations. They'll go in the back door and they'll steal your things. So, if you got that phone call and someone says they need help, or got that email, or got that letter, did you get that letter? Have you got that letter in the mail that says you won the lottery? Yes. Listen, if you don't play the lottery, you can't win. Okay? It sounds like a deal of a lifetime, tell them. It sounds too good to be true, it always is. Okay? But there's good news. It's beautiful outside, right? The sun's shining, it's getting warm. It's my favorite time of the year. So enjoy it. Great talking to you. Thank you for your time. It's now my pleasure to introduce our Newcastle County Executive Council, Steve Gordon.
Great message from our sheriff. And I want to congratulate everybody on the 40th anniversary of the best senior center in the state of Delaware. And as you know, we finally get new buses. We all were asking for so many years. And we want to know we very much appreciate everything you do. And I want to introduce to thank our senior center director. Jones, Rivera. I want to thank you for all you do all year long and keeping everybody fed and happy and cheerful on all the programs you put on. I wanted to say hello.
Thank you, Mr. Moore. This is not my strong point. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Without you, I wouldn't be here. Judy, Sheila, none of us would be here. So we thank all of our members, and the center's grown. We're happy for that. I think everybody's happy. Okay.
Everybody's happy. And that's the last part because of you and your spirit, your leadership. And that doesn't go unnoticed. And thanks, Mike, for coming out this morning, as you do. I want to talk about the passing of one of our council presidents, Joseph Radda, who was a good friend of all of ours here. Just a wonderful statement. Every day talks about Johnson real fast. He's passed, and his funeral will be this Thursday. We just want to take a moment of silence to honor such a great man. Okay, and one of my duties, and I'm very honored to do this today, in addition to saying how wonderful you are, which I appreciate the opportunity when I get to come out here and visit my friends. There's a proclamation that we're going to read in behalf of the executive office to establish that this day a proclamation in the office of the county executive that be it known that the Honorable Thomas P. Gordon, that's a hard time saying, but after 12 years, maybe, the Gadsden County Executive issues the following proclamation in honor the Absalom Jones Senior Center celebrating 40 years. That's right around when I was born. Be it known to all that the County Executive Thomas Gordon of Newcastle County, Delaware is pleased to recognize the Absalom Jones Senior Center on the occasion of its 40th anniversary. For the past 4 decades, the dedicated staff, both the past and present, have provided important services in a variety of activities for the senior population of Newcastle County. The Absalom Jones Senior Center has become a place where thousands of seniors have socialized and considered it their home away from home. So now, therefore, I, Thomas P. Gordon of the Gadsden County Executive, do hereby recognize and congratulate the Absalom Jones Senior Center for reaching the milestone and commend the staff for their compassion, commitment, and service to our very, very valuable senior community. Thank you. And I encourage all residents, take a bow. And I encourage all the residents of Newcastle County to join me in wishing the Absalom Jones Senior Center continued success in the coming years as they continue to encourage and welcome creativity, energy, vitality, and the commitment of all of our older residents of Newcastle County. Presented this 19th day of April 2016 by order of the Executive Office. And I humbly present this to you. Thank you very much.
John is the county, our advisory board president, and Castell is our secretary.
Good morning, everybody. We'd like to talk just a little bit about Absalom Jones, the man. Absalom Jones was born into slavery in Sussex County, Delaware, on November 6, 1746. During the 72 years of his life, he grew to become one of the foremost leaders among persons of African descent during the post-revolutionary period. In his younger years in Delaware, Absalom sought to help learn to read. When he was 16, his owner, Benjamin Wincott, brought him to Philadelphia, where he served as a clerk and handyman in the retail stores. He was able to work for himself in the evenings and keep his earnings. He also briefly attended a school run by the Quakers where he learned mathematics and handwriting. In 1770, he married Mary Thomas and purchased her freedom. It was until 1774 that he obtained his own freedom through manumission. He also owned several properties.
Good morning. During his lifetime, in 1887, he and Richard Allen organized the first Free American Society as a social, political, and relief for burial expenses for widows and their children. He and Allen worked very well together over the years, and through their fellowship and their camaraderie, they organized the St. George's Methodist Episcopal Church in Philadelphia. For years, they both worked together, and their efforts were very well received. During the years later, they too separated, and one went as the AME Church, and the other one went as the Episcopal AME Church. In 1792, under the leadership of Absalom Jones and Richard Allen, the African American Church was organized as a direct outgrowth of the Free American Society. Both Jones and Allen wished to affiliate with the members of the Methodist Church, and as they withdrew, their organizations went up one way. The African American Church became the African Episcopal Church of St. Thomas, with Absalom Jones as the lay reader and deacon. In 1802, Jones was ordained by Bishop William White as the first African American Episcopal priest. Absalom Jones was also the African Jones in 1797, when the first African Masonic Lodge of Philadelphia was organized. Absalom Jones was installed as the first worshipful master, and in 1815, he was elected the first Grand Master of the First African Grand Lodge of Pennsylvania. And today they still render as services under the worship of the Masonic Lodges here in Delaware.
Absalom Jones died on February 13, 1818, at his residence, 32 Powell Street, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Tributes and accounts of his funeral appears at several periodicals. The Episcopal Bishop William White spoke of Jones' devotion and care of his congregation and of his many contributions to the life of the city. The February 13th Absalom Jones feast day was added to the Episcopal Church calendar in 1973. His ashes are enshrined in the altar of the Reverend Absalom Jones Chapel at the African Episcopal Church of St. Thomas, and a memorial stained glass window commemorates his life of works. If you'd like to know more about Absalom Jones, you can always Google it.
Google Absalom Jones.